Hi there, it's Lisa again, and just in time for the Valentine's Day. What have you prepared for your partner or spouse? Be sure to let us know in comments. Okay, let me guess. Chocolates, clothing, flowers, electronic gadgets, toys, or if you're looking to disappoint, daily necessities. These are all common gifts. But this year in China, the gold jewelry has become a trendy option. The precious metal has been favored by Chinese for thousands of years.
我带着艳艳的、贵贵的金鸡，来戴上。哦，停。
People consider gold a symbol of wealth, status, power, and as an item that maintains its value over time. But it's always been favored by the elderly. Many young people were not fans of the simple designs or the color. Some young people only get it for special occasions such as a wedding or for a new baby. But in recent years, things have changed.
入口小度大，招财纳福，给你打个最低折扣9折，26415。
I bought a necklace with 4 grams of gold, some 4,000 yuan.
I want something bigger, with 20 or 30 grams of gold.
I started to like gold jewelry just during the recent 2 years.
The younger generation is in on the action, buying gold jewelry for daily wear.
I want to buy a bracelet at around 10,000 to 20,000 yuan.
I want to buy a necklace at around 20,000 yuan.
It's living up to the title of precious metal. A piece of gold jewelry can easily cost you hundreds or even tens of thousands of US dollars here.
I like gold, but it's expensive.
See here, each piece has a label stating how much gold it contains, but you also pay for the workmanship, meaning more intricate designs cost more. Store employees will be sure to tell you how much gold a piece of jewelry contains. 这个镯子大概是多少克啊？多少？
这一款什么？56.16克的。今天我们牌价是627，每克是减50，是577。然后我给你算一下，56.16，3万多，加上工费的话是34000多块钱。
A piece of gold jewelry at this shop may contain anywhere from less than 10 grams to more than a kilogram of gold. However, you are not just buying a lump of metal, but a work of art. And for that, you can expect to pay anything from an extra 30 to 3,000 US dollars. Each gram of gold at China's jewelry shops is now worth more than 600 yuan. That's almost 1/5 higher than it was at this time last year. How big is a gram of gold? Smaller than a pea.
10 years ago, when I bought a gold jewelry for a wedding, it was just some 300 yuan per gram, but now it's more than 600 yuan.
600多。
Gold prices have been breaking records lately. The London Bullion Market Association, or LBMA, gold price broke an all-time record in December 2023.
When some geopolitical tensions or some financial crisis come, we usually will see the gold price will move higher sometimes. For example, the classic example in recently is the SVB bankrupt in March 2023. The gold price will see a sharp rally. When the tension is eased, the gold price just start to drop. Also, the expectation last year, people think the US might enter into the recession in 2024.
But why are people flocking into the market amid such high prices?
I don't want to put eggs in a single basket. I also invest in gold bars sometimes.
这2年频率有变高了，买金条。有变高。
More frequently, last year I bought more than 100,000 yuan of gold bars.
几万吧。长远来看，我觉得
From a long-term point of view, gold has its market value. It can keep its value.
The LBMA gold price ended 2023 at a record high year-end close, generating an annual return of 15%.
For the price of the gold, most of the time it moves inversely with the US dollar. The global investor now facing lots of uncertainty increase the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, for example. And lots of people are not only allocate their cash into the bonds, into the stocks, they also are putting money into the alternative assets like gold, especially for lots of high net worth peoples. I think it's pretty good for them to have this kind of a habit because they will be more immune to the financial risk.
But if people are just looking for a safe haven asset, Why not just buy gold bars or coins, or just buying gold ETFs? Why jewelry?
Before, gold jewelry was old-fashioned. This gourd is stereoscopic, and I can turn it around. It's exquisite.
I buy new gold jewelry when it's an anniversary. It carries important meaning for me.
Wearing gold jewelry during the Chinese New Year can bring me good luck.
Buyers value good designs and the messages they can contain. Gold jewelry nowadays isn't just about being flashy. Many modern pieces are now matte, with elaborate patterns. In the past few years, gold jewelry brands have created more modern designs to cater to the young people. As you can see here, there's fish, different designs, different elements. There's also diamond. Obviously, they were looking to expand their customer base. And young people are also starting to recognize the precious metal as a safe haven asset. The gold jewelry still has value after it's been used. But I can't really tell which came first. Was it rising interest from young people that triggered new designs? Or was it the new designs that captured the eye of the young buyers? It's like asking which came first, the chicken or the egg. Never mind, as long as sales are up.
Many years ago, gold jewelry was mainly favored by women in their 40s or 50s. But now, many people born after 1990 or even 2000 are coming to buy it, because they start to like Chinese-style goods. They now wear traditional costumes from the Tang Dynasty, and they need the gold jewelry for decoration. Most of the young customers buy jewelry for themselves.
It's a wearable investment, a good destination for the country's rising disposable income. In 2023, China's per capita disposable income topped more than 39,000 yuan, or nearly $5,500, more than double what it was a decade ago. Gold jewelry brands have been paying attention. The parent company of the gold store I visited in Shanghai, Yuyuan, reported that in the first 3 quarters of 2023, the jewelry industry remained at the core of its consumption business, where sales revenue grew almost 23% year-on-year. During the first 9 months, the group opened 474 new gold stores. It now has more than 5,000 that have even attracted foreign interest.
It's really, really beautiful. It's really nice. It seems that here you have a full store full of these beautiful golden things, and we don't have so many, at least in my country, in Chile. But I'm sure that some of these, if they would be in Chile, it would be interesting for younger people as well. I would love to bring people from Chile to see this.
Design is very fashionable than in Japan.
A new report from the World Gold Council said the gold jewelry market proved to be remarkably resilient amidst record high prices. China played an important role, having traded most spot gold in 2023. Last year, gold jewelry demand in China topped 630 tons, a year-on-year increase of 10%. It's clear that those 630 tons were not traded just through these offline stores. The report says products with lighter weights and cheaper unit total prices were the most popular. Those lighter than 10 grams or cheaper than 2,000 yuan contributed the most to retail sales. This is where e-commerce comes in. Pinduoduo, owned by the Nasdaq-listed PDD Holdings, is known for its bargain-priced products, and that extends to gold jewelry.
Since the beginning of January, when we started the promotion, sales of jewelry related to the Year of the Long has seen a more than tenfold jump from the same period last year on Pinduoduo. The gold consumption saw a peak before the Valentine's Day. People born after 1995 are the main consumer group. Orders made by men aged between 18 and 25 saw the fastest growth. Gold beans, gold bars, and pure gold are top search words among young people.
Looking ahead to the gold price prospect in 2024, experts are not forecasting more aggressive rises.
The price of the gold move this year might be a bit V-shaped. The gold price rally since last November is mainly due to the expectation of the Federal Reserve to cutting the interest rate aggressively this year. But our base case scenario is probably the Fed would not cut the interest rate, probably will be no earlier than June this year. This will be negative for the gold for the first half of the year. We think probably gold might have a chance to visit 2000 era again this year. But think about now the Western economy now all face the slowing down. So when the European central banks and some other central banks like Federal Reserve, or even the Australian central banks, if they start to cut to interest rate, and probably there will be more liquidity will be pumped into the financial markets, then probably it will be positive for the gold. But that probably may happen in the second half of this year.